What's up, YouTube? And we are back with another Get to Know nYne vlog, story time, whatever the hell you want to call it. And this right here is the story of how graphic design and hosting parties changed my life. Okay, now I've always done music. I've always been known as an artist. I've always done music. I've always been known as an artist. I got music out. I've been putting music out for the longest. When I started doing graphic design, it was because I was doing music. When I started hosting parties, I only was able to do that shit because of my history of performing music. That's it. So while all of this is going on, me and Francois, G, the same nigga that brought me onto the club, was also trying to work my music. It was a point in time where bro was pulling up at the hotel. Yes, the hotel. If you do not hear that shit, check into the last video. I was staying at the hotel in my first few months or whatever of being a party host and all of that good shit. I was staying in a hotel. My brother Francois was pulling up at the hotel every day. We was planning, coming up with fucking ideas. We coming up with moves. We coming up with shit to do. We shooting videos. We shooting promos. We doing everything. So one day, I get a call from, at the time, his name was GA. His name now is Gabriel.
Rockstar lifestyle might not make it. Living life high every night, I'm wasted.
Shout out to my boy. Now mind you, I had done cover arts for GA. I probably had done 2-3 cover arts for GA at this point. But he had just started working with a label. He called me and he was like,
Yo, what's good, nYne? Shit. I don't know if you've been watching, but I just signed to a new label and I'm dropping a song called Fall Off.
okay.
They got me a cover art made, but I'm not really messing with it. So I'm trying to see if you could whip up something and shoot it too. But the twist is it needs to be ready ASAP. I know this is last minute, but if you could do that, bro, I appreciate it a lot, bro.
Yeah, I got you. He asked me what the ticket was. He said they was gonna take care of it. I told him the ticket. They sent me the ticket. I went ahead and knocked it out because it really wasn't too much he was asking for real. Knocked it out. Gave him like 2 or 3 versions of it. I believe, I don't remember. And I sent it back. When I sent it back, he called me. He was like,
Yo, what's good, bro? The cover art, first of all, the cover art, you snapped. That shit is fire. The label definitely is fucking with it. And I think they want to meet you and see what, if you can work some cover art, because there's been some question marks on who our graphic designer is. So if you want to pull up to this cookout we're having tomorrow, that'd be dope. And I could, introduce you to everybody with the label and shit.
at this point, I ain't got no damn car. But like I said, I'm with Francois every day. And I'm like, bro, this what's going on. Label say, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, we can pull up. I pull up. It's gonna be me and my brother because I ain't got a whip. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. All right, cool. Sunday roll around. We pull up to this big ass house. I don't want to say it's a mansion because it's not a mansion, but it's a big ass house. I'm talking about this house big as hell. And it's a whole lot of foreign cars and exotic cars outside. And it's a whole lot of motherfucking people in this bitch. I'm talking about this house flooded. Now mind you, it's a bunch of people in this house somehow that I already know. Bree Biasi is here. I know Bree Biasi. I did work with Bree Biasi a while back. Euro got it. At this time, he had a single out. It was going. Nigga was all over the internet. Whoever was pushing this nigga in my head was doing a good job. Cause nigga, all his shit was sponsored. Nigga was seeing this nigga everywhere. It was a whole bunch of people in this motherfucking spot, bro. Influencers and all of that shit. And then I see who I remember to be LA the Boom Man. I had did a consultation with his label years ago with some DJ or something when it was 3MG. So I already knew who he was. He ain't know that, but of course I already knew who he was. So it was Boom Man. I had happened to walk into the Authentic Empire House. So even though I'm in that motherfucker and I'm special invited as a graphic designer, even though I'm technically nobody, I don't really got no musical name or nothing that nobody here knows. I know a lot of people, so I'm not out of place here. I'm mingling, I'm talking to people, I'm chopping it up. They showcasing songs, they doing like performances in the living room with a karaoke machine and shit. It's a whole lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Later on that evening, and I finally get a chance to chop it up with bruh. And he was like, oh, you the one who did the cover art. He was like, check this out, I want to chop it up with you, but it would probably be better at a later time. Can you pull up to the AE bowling night? It's on Wednesday. I looked at my brother, gave it a nod of approval. I'm like, yeah, I pull up, say no more. So we kick it for a few more minutes and we head out. Fast forward to Wednesday. Wednesday swing around, we pull up to the bowling alley. Now when we pull up to that motherfucker, it don't look like nobody really there. You feel me? Like, it's maybe like 9 or 10 cars out here. I don't know, bro. I'm telling my brother, we got the wrong spot. And we walk off in that motherfucker, it's full of the same type of people that was in the cookout down there. I don't know if they rented this motherfucker out. I don't know what, but the shit was full of people. You know what I'm saying? Even though the parking lot was. So we in there, we kind of got that late. We went in there bowling. We kind of was just in there chilling for a second. I really was just in there to see the scene, see what exactly he wanted me to come to the bowling night. Fuck. Put can't shut. Bro came, pulled up on me, sat down at the table with me. He was like, hey, so check this out. I really wanted to talk to you. Like, what would it take for you to do graphics for me, bro? Like, full time. And I'm thinking, I don't want to dedicate my full time to nobody, but could use some damn money right now. Mind you, I'm not knowing what I'm worth at the time. I ain't gonna say that. I hadn't developed my business to the point where I could charge a significant amount for my worth. So I was like, shit, you give me like $500. Like, all right, well, you'll be able to pull up? I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I ain't got no car. He was like, where you stay at? I was like, shit, I stay in No Crow. I ain't have it in me to tell bro I ain't had no damn crib. I'm staying at the hotel. I just, I stay in No Crow right by my Miami Lounge. Like, I said, what we finna do? I'm gonna pay you $600 and you just Uber to the house every day. And I was like, all right, cool. I do that. From that day forward, I was pretty much Authentic Empire's official graphic designer. After being at Authentic Empire for so long, which is its own story in itself, we're gonna get into that into this channel. Listen, I know the connotations that specific label has. However, even though I no longer do graphics for them full time and really didn't spend much time at the label when I did, I'm a lot closer to the situation than a lot of people. And I'm gonna get my insight on it on this channel. So stay tuned for that. I'm doing so many cover arts and my rate going from $500 a week to as much as $1,250 a week. Doing cover arts for the likes of Fujiano, Money Move, and other people who have came in for consultations that I just so happen to bridge a relationship with just in passing. I'm talking about a lot of celebrities. A lot of celebrities. Between that situation, my brother Dose, his brother, whom might I add is a content creator himself with over 300,000 subscribers. If you are interested in cars or the car world, or you're a part of that world, you might be subscribed to or following my big brother Sin, otherwise known as Whip Addict, which makes it make a little bit more sense that he holds one of the biggest car shows Atlanta sees every year. And I don't know shit about cars, but I've hosted 2 of them in the last 3 years. Put me on through a gentleman whose name I won't expose right now because I don't know if he want his name exposed, who's put me on to countless celebrity clientele. Through working with Boom and his 1,090-day workshop, I got connected with the owner of Modex, a studio space in Atlanta who has, when I say, I'm not even gonna call it celebrities because I've done work for Walmart, magazines, all types of situations at Modex, to the point where I built myself to the caliber of one of the highest ranked graphic designers in my city, in my state, whatever you want to call it. I'm one of the most sought after graphic designers out here. I don't have an updated Instagram page right now. I don't got a million followers on my Iconic Arts Instagram page. I barely started posting content on that page, which I will be posting content on. It also has its own YouTube, which you can get to from my YouTube starting next week. But it's opened so many doors for me to be able to grow my business. It wasn't so much graphic design. It wasn't so much Authentic Empire. It wasn't so much party hosting, because party hosting did introduce me to a lot of other celebrities who I gained a relationship with through partying, who in turn ended up becoming clients. It was the collective of all of those things that really kind of changed my life and made it so I didn't have to do anything out the way to feed my family, take care of my loved ones, or do any of that. I'm extremely blessed to have stumbled across talent that I didn't even know I would possess, that would take me to the lengths that it's taken me to. Now I'm at a point where I'm comfortable sharing these things with you, because for a long time I would tell people I'm not a graphic designer, I just do graphic design. I would create ghost pages and ghost names to sell graphic designs, just because it wasn't something that I really wanted to be. But after the fact that it's changed my life in such a dramatic way, I just kind of got to own, love, and accept it for what it is. It's a blessing. And I thank God for it every day. I wake up when I want to. I go to sleep when I want to. I take orders that I want to take. I set my prices. I set my rates. I set my hours. I don't have to worry about getting fired. I don't got to worry about waking up and somebody telling me that they tired of me so they want to let me go. I ain't got to worry about somebody letting me go because I was 1 minute late, which is how I lost my last job. These are things that I don't have to be concerned about, and I'm thankful for it. Some days I wake up and wish I didn't have so much on my plate as far as graphic design is concerned. But then I gotta think to myself, like, if I didn't have so much on my plate, I wouldn't have so much on my plate. And I just had to change my perspective. So now I'm proud to be the party hosting, graphic designing artist that I am. I found ways to divert attention in so many ways. I found ways to expose my talents in so many ways. I found so many talents within myself that I can expose, that I've only been able to, up to now, help other people expose their own talents with. And now I get to expose it to the world on my own platform. So I'm happy about that. Now, if you want to get into the nitty gritty, you gotta wait till the next video. It's probably dropping tomorrow. And if you just so happen to catch this video after it drops, it might be down here somewhere. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Tap in, vote with me. I got a lot going on. I got a lot to tell y'all, and we just getting started.